Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is December 5th, and Akechi-kun is so impressive. I can't believe he's still in high school. Did you watch that TV special about the heroes who took down the Phantom Thieves? Oh, I saw it too. It did make me like Akechi-kun even more, but honestly, now I'm a really big fan of Shido-san. I'd follow him no matter where he went if he was my boss. God, can't these people see past their own fat noses? They're crazier about Shido than ever. When I think about how he used us, God damn it, it pisses me off so much. Well, it'll be fine. The better his rep gets, the more I look forward to tearing it down. We'll make him own up to all this bullshit. Then they'll see who the real heroes are. I think Akechi said that, or not Akechi. Oh no, not Akechi. Ryuji said that best. Wow, that is not even close to the same person. Yeesh. But today, we are going to hang out with Haru. So let's go ahead and head up to the rooftop, and we should have vegetables to harvest, which kind of works out. So let's head up and sneak past everybody and somehow not get seen by everybody in our school. And let's harvest some great vegetables, please. Hello, Haru. How are you?
Good day.
I want to see the veggie tables. I don't really know what else to say. This is kind of a short animation, and I feel like it's short enough that there's not a whole lot to talk about, but it's just long enough that I feel awkward just letting it play out. I don't know. I feel like Haru's animations up here they feel awkward to me. Huh? At a time like this? Yes, like a time like this. I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Yes, well, no, I wouldn't mind. Yes, I do want to go. Thank you. How about Jinbocho? It'd be the perfect place to look. Well, let's get going. And off we go to the book area. That's all it is. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Okay. Can you... I don't really know what to say here. It doesn't matter what you say. I'll just say, can you make some for me? That'd be good. I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee. He has been doing it for a while. You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. Oh, I had no idea. Could have fooled me. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place. I wonder how many people would line up for a Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Yeah, that would not be a good legacy.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So, I'm gonna get strong. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. And I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. And with that, we unlock Empress rank 6. We get Harrison recovery yet again. You know how it goes. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? Ah, you're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiance. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about that reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Kumar Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your own selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Queen in the Walton. What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There will be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with that punk, you damn well have better time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I'm sorry about that. He's fucking awful. Holy shit, he's a terrible person. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence. I don't know about etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's gonna get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. Come on, girl. Be strong. You can do it. You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again in some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here? Of course.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Yeesh, okay, we knew that guy was an asshole before, but ooh. Yikes, that's a big ol' yikes from me. Hopefully she's doing okay now. Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. Hey, you can talk to us anytime, it's okay. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you's helped me calm down. Thank you, really. And we'll talk again soon, right? Of course. You're part of the team. We couldn't just leave you to rot with some scumbag like that. Don't be crazy. Okay, so if you want, you can buy the SP recovery items today. We are going to do something brand new tonight. We do need to save our game, however, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I am going to go all the way over. We've been here before. We haven't actually utilized it, though. I feel like we've been doing that a lot lately. Where the hell is this place? Ichigaya. This is the fishing hole that we went to with Ryuji at some point. You a high schooler? You've got a weird... You've got good taste in hobbies, not weird. Where'd I get that? Yeah, so we can use this. It'll cause time to pass, but the points you gain from catching fish, those can be exchanged for prizes. We'll also get proficiency, which we don't need. The fish caught are scored on their size. It's a fishing minigame. You guys know how this works. Yeah, it's a fishing minigame. So it'll cost 100... Or not 100,000 yen. 1,000 yen. Let's take a look at the prizes they have. We've got a bunch of fish and rods and just fish. I forgot about this. You get Ollie Dance. Oh. I don't think we'll get enough points to be able to get that. You also get Automataru Kaja. Holy shit, these prizes are cracked. Anyway, let's use the fishing pond. I had no idea. I had no idea the prizes were that good. It's been so long since I've done this. All right, then here's the bait. You should be able to catch some small fish with these. I mean, it's been, what, like probably a year since I've done this. It's been a while since like my test run of this game, but holy shit, it's hard to catch fish at night, but you'll see a lot of rare ones.
Well then.
Okay, so this is our bait, the boilie. I don't know how it's supposed to be said. I'm gonna call it a boilie. So you can, it's a fishing mini game. You guys know how these work. So you can rotate this. The shadows will show you like how big the fish are, and I'm going to yeet that over there. That is very far. Press A when a fish bites the hook to hook the fish before it escapes. You need to keep it within the red line, and you can also move the icon with your left control stick. Fishing rod has a set amount of durability. If the bobber hits the gauge walls too often, the line will break and the fish will escape. And now we wait. Certain fish will not bite with certain bait, so maybe this big one in the back? No? Okay, maybe this big one in the back is too big for our little small bait, so I'm just going to send it over here. See if any of these guys. That little one over there is probably good enough, or probably small enough. I think I need to cast a little bit further. I was never, like, the biggest fan of the fishing minigames. I don't know why people are super into them. I guess, like, it makes sense, especially in, like, I guess I think back to, like, Ocarina of Time. It's a nice place to just kind of go and chill. Will these fish freaking bite? My God. It's a nice place to just kind of go and chill. Okay, maybe the one over here. And I don't know, take a break from the game, but like there's so much of that in Persona already that it just feels like an awkward time. So yeah, here's the mini game. You can see there's a 2 on each side.
Nice.
You can either hold A or mash. I don't really remember what I tend to do, but that's a red fish. So we're going to use all of the baits. You want to not miss a single one, because that would be bad and you would have to restart your game. That's why we saved beforehand. And I'm going to try my absolute best not to mess this up. We got a rough carp, not rough crap, and it has a tag on it. So those tags will be little extra. I just now noticed we still got our hood up even though we're fishing. Yeah, there's really not much we can do with just the small bait, but once we get better bait, it will be better. We got a red fish that has a tag, so let's keep going. Don't just yeet it right in front of me. Can I get this guy right there? Please? The skinny one kind of right in front of me? Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Okay. I think we just have to stick with the little ones in the back. Yeet! That might have been too far. Well, maybe. I know this is like the most entertaining commentary, but this is also just how fishing is. I am not a big fishing person. I've done it a few times. I did it on like a middle school camping trip. I've done it with like my grandfather way back when, but I don't know. I've just never been the biggest fan of it. I understand why people enjoy it. Like it kind of like the game version of it, because like it's a nice way to just kind of relax and chill, and especially if you've got a lot of people with you, it can be nice to just, I don't know, socialize with them. Kind of like, I don't know, grilling or drinking a beer on the lawn. Kind of that type of thing, but I don't know. Never been my type of thing. I tend to like more, and I just threw it in the same spot again. I tend to like more engagement than that. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just a stereotypical, I guess I'm a millennial. I'm kind of on the verge between millennial and I guess Gen Z. I was born in the late 90s, but I don't know. Maybe this is my version of fishing. Will this fish freaking turn around? I guess this is my version of fishing. It's talking into a microphone for, I don't know, probably a few hundred viewers. That's typically what it tends to settle on, you know. More interesting times, especially around like the whole Psy shenanigans. That was like around 700 to 1,000 people per video, and that was a lot of fun. But I feel like on average it's around a couple hundred per video. And how many more do we have? We got 2 more. Let's just throw it right in the middle here. Here we go, second to last one. Red fish, and let's get this last one going. I don't know. Like I said, I like more engagement than fishing, so like watching sports is always a good one for me, whether it's football or basketball or hockey or baseball especially. I don't know. I'll watch just about any sports. And we should stop there. Your haul was now red fish. Okay, he's just going to talk through all these. If it has a tag, you'll get double points, which is nice. And what's our total? What's our total?
Let's see how
450. So we are a long way from that 100,000 for Ollie Dance, but it's your first time here. I'll give you some medium-sized bait as bonus. So we get 3. What do you want to do? We are going to buy... So it says to buy 7 of these. I don't know if that means we have to buy 7 on top of the 3. I'm assuming you need 7 total. I'm going to buy 7 on top of the 3. Ooh, maybe not. I mean, I don't see myself getting enough points to get the Ollie Dance because you need to go here a lot to get that. I'll buy 7 total. We're not going to be coming here a ton. There's just a few things that we need to do for like some Thieves Den achievements. So I'll buy 7 just in case. So we have 10. And that is it for the day. We get a point in proficiency because we really needed that, you know.
drop by anytime.
But they're open day and night, so feel free to drop by anytime.